Hello, my INFPs. So today I want to talk about how to believe new things. And you might wonder, why do I want to believe new things? And that's because beliefs equal results in your life. So if you don't like the results in your life right now, it's probably because of a self belief that you have that's limiting you or a belief about the world. So we really want to address those. This first video will be all about the power of thoughts. I'm going to do a second, third, fourth, and fifth video all about how to believe new things. But the second video will be practicing this belief. The third video will be how to manage having contradictory beliefs. The fourth will be how to generate and create results. And then the fifth would be just dealing with your identity actually shifting. So the first video, this video, we're going to talk about the power of thoughts. And the first thing I want to touch on is just becoming aware that you're thinking, not just observing reality. We go throughout the world thinking that we're just observing reality, and we don't realize that they're just thoughts in our brain. So we might feel a certain way, we might not like a result in our life, and we might not understand why we do feel that way or have that result. And just becoming aware of the thought that's creating these things is going to be extremely important. The second thing that we'll do when we're creating new beliefs in our life is creating thoughts on purpose. And I know this is kind of like a new concept to a lot of people, but to create new beliefs, we actually have to generate new thoughts on purpose and in advance to think. So when I say thoughts, I just mean sentences going on in your brain like, I like this, that boat is red, stupid little things that go on in your head all the time. But these thoughts or sentences in your brain actually end up leading to things in the world. And that happens because our thoughts lead to our feelings, and those feelings drive our action, and that leads to results. So thoughts are kind of equal to the results. And if you want to realize your dreams, then you really want to pay attention to your thoughts. So, how to make your dreams a reality? The first thing that we do is create a sentence. The second is to really believe and feel into that sentence. The third would be to act from that feeling. And then the fourth would be just your actions actually creating results. So, as INFPs, we tend to build beliefs from our past or what we believe that we're capable of or what we've seen. So, we believe things based on the past, along with a lot of other people. But INFPs tend to draw on our introverted feeling and our introverted sensing, and we get caught in that loop by thinking like of what we can do or what we're capable of just what's been done in the past, rather than utilizing our extrovert intuition, thinking of all the possibilities that we're capable of. So we have 60 to 80,000 thoughts a day. We're not going to be aware of all those thoughts, but we want to just start becoming aware of the ones that are causing the deeper feelings in our lives that are causing us to act certain ways and therefore creating the results. So a lot of our thoughts go very unquestioned in our life, and they're so ingrained, again, because we think that we're just seeing reality as it is. But we want to be aware that a lot of the reality that we're seeing is 97% skewed with our thoughts. So I want you to imagine a fish swimming in the ocean. That fish is probably not going to acknowledge or really see the ocean. It's not going to address the ocean around it because it's just everyday life. And that's kind of like how our brain is with thoughts. We just think it's our thoughts are reality. We don't see the waves of thoughts coming after us, even though it's all around us. But we just think we're observing reality when realistically we're having judgments and opinions in our head rather than observing reality. So once we start becoming aware of these thoughts, we want to start separating our thoughts from reality, or what we find is true, but from reality. So we want to separate the fact from our truth or our thought. So when you see a mountain, someone sees a mountain, they might think that mountain's really beautiful, and someone might think that mountain's really dangerous. But both of those are thoughts. They might be reality as well, but the true fact of the situation is this is a mountain. And same thing with a chair. This is a chair. Someone might think that this is a useful chair, but the fact is it's just a chair. And this distinction is extremely important because we have an option here to think whatever we want. Here we have to accept. We have to accept reality, but our thought about reality can shift everything for us. So in order to change our beliefs, we might want to know what causes us to believe our beliefs in the first place. And you have a lot of beliefs right now, and you probably don't know how you got it. And I can guarantee you got those beliefs that you have right now because you've practiced thoughts again and again and again. You might not have intentionally practiced those thoughts, but you've practiced and thought those thoughts and confirmed those thoughts again and again and again. And also, it's in deciding to believe something. Deciding is a powerful, powerful tool to get us where we want to go. So we make a choice to believe something, and then we start believing it on purpose, not just out of default. Some disempowering thoughts that we can think that actually block beliefs to watch out for is, I don't like that, or I don't want that, instead of thinking what you do want. The second one would be, that won't work, which shuts down our brain from thinking of possibilities. It shuts down the extroverted intuition from working. The third might be, I've never done it, so. Again, introverted sensing kicking in. Just because you haven't done it doesn't mean that you can't do it. And then the fourth would be, it's their fault, it's this person's, issue, it's my circumstance, and not actually taking responsibility for things in your life, and therefore taking your power back. So when we rely on our default thoughts, we're going to create more of the past. If we start being very deliberate with our thoughts, we can create a new future. We can really generate our dreams. So if you really believe these new thoughts, it's going to lead to results. So true belief leads to results. If you're just picking nice thoughts to believe that you don't really believe and really feel into, you're going to get no results. So you really want to pick sentences that you believe that are better than your current ones. And finally, I want to give you permission to believe whatever the hell you want to believe. You have permission. You can believe that you are smart, capable, fun, successful, and amazing, and no one can do anything about it. You don't have to pass a test. You don't have to get someone's approval. You can believe whatever you want to believe. And you might be thinking, Leah, well, that's delusional. But I'm telling you right now, you are delusional as it is. Right now, you're probably thinking delusional thoughts of, things that are anti yourself. Why not be delusional pro yourself by thinking all these amazing things? You don't need approval, and here's your little permission slip for me. And yeah, just to sum up this video, beliefs cause results in your life. So if you're not addressing the beliefs, you're not going to create new results in your life. So if you want any help with this, I do free mini sessions so we can see if we'd be a good fit. It's kind of a condensed or a lot to dig into on your own and start being aware of your thoughts. So if you want help, reach out to me. And I want you to comment below with what's one dream that you have right now that you don't actually have realized, and what's a belief about yourself or about the world that you think that would have to change to actually accomplish your dreams. So if you have any questions, reach out to me. You know where I am. Until next time, bye guys.